Hello and welcome to the Cosmonautical Garden. My name is Holly, and today's pick a card is what are your messages from your spirit guides? Now this reading can be used to get messages from your spirit guides, your spirit team, your higher self, and whatever gods or goddesses that you believe in. First, what I will ask you to do is to pause the video and meditate upon the cards. We have pile 1 here with the number card of 1, pile 2, the number card of 2, and pile 3 with the number card of 3. And let the cards draw you in. And if more than one pulls you in, then go ahead and select multiple. And I will see you at your reading. Alright, if you chose pile 1, this is your group. Your first card is Boundaries. Your second card is Warrior Woman. Your third card is the Ace of Cups. Your fourth card is the Four of Cups. Your fifth card is the Ten of Swords. And finally, we can set the card down. There we go. We have 49 with the Rabbit Spirit. Now is a lucky time. And finally, 51 with the Salamander Spirit. Be playful. Now, immediately what I pick up for your group is that there has been a connection in your life that has not been completely good for you. Now I know this is a little bit of a harder message, but it almost seems like there is a friendship or a relationship or even a family member who you may not have the best of boundaries with. This is someone who overly leans on you, who takes advantages of your kind nature, and your spirit guides are really screaming quite loudly to really use your boundaries. Tap into your warrior woman spirit and really do what is right for you. Now, I almost get the sense that this might be someone of a friend who you maybe go out on weekends with. Maybe you used to go out and go on partying on Fridays. I know right now that's not as much going on, but it's definitely something that seems to be coming up here with the drink cards. And what it almost looks like is this is when this person takes advantage of you. And this could be overly leaning on you financially, overly leaning on you emotionally, or even like they'll lean on you, but then when you go to lean back, when you're like, hey, I'm having a hard time, I need some support, they come around with, oh God, you're so needy. What are you doing? You should just get a hold of yourself. They don't reciprocate the same love and kindness that you give to them. And what I'm getting is that they may have stabbed you in the back in the past, or they may in the future. And the messages, which when I was channeling your reading, are break the chain, needing to set boundaries with toxic friends, choosing a different path, doing what feels right is your way forward, and this could be eating better, drinking less, exercising more, doing more self-care activities is what Spirit and your spirit guide really wants you to focus on. And that the more that you focus on yourself, the more that you give yourself self-love, the more fun, the more light, the more amazing your life is. And so Spirit's message is, when you start setting boundaries, yes, some of these people may fall away, but the important part here is to get yourself into a place where your life is what you want it to be. Your life is happier, it's lighter, it's less stress, it's less walking on eggs and eggshells. It's being free to say things and not feel like you're second guessing what you're about to say. Because, what if I use the exact wrong tone with this person? What if I, try to say something joyful and it just comes across completely wrong to this person and then they end up mad at me for days? It's moving away from that and moving into a space where you're able to be your happy self. So I really urge you to follow the messages of your spirit guides to get yourself into a place where there is more self-love for you and there'll be more love in your environment. If this message resonated with you, please feel free to comment in the comments below and to subscribe to the channel. If you chose pile 2, this is your reading. First card you have is play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Second card you have is the ever unfolding rose, cracked open. It's happening to you, happening for you, not to you, rather. Next card we have with you is the 8 of, I believe that is cups. And next card we have is the Page of Swords. Next card is the World. Next we have the Hawk Spirit. Let Spirit be your guide. And finally, Nightingale Spirit. Love is all around. Now, right away what I am picking up for your group is that you're coming out of a long haul. This is where you might have had a lot of strife, a lot of hard work that you had to put in to get to a point where you're finally starting to see that hard work pay off. And if you haven't seen it pay off yet, you're almost there, is what I am getting. Is you've really had to climb your way to the top of this hill in order to fight through and get to where you wanted to be. And you're almost there. What the Spirit's message is for you is that to take breaks out, not just work all the time, and to really have fun, because you're almost there, to celebrate and enjoy your life. Now, the messages that Spirit had for your group are right here. It's strife coming to an end, coming into alignment with goals, celebrate, love your life, take a break, the best is yet to come, stay the way forward, keep going. You're going to make it, believe in yourself, we believe in you, and stay true to you. As there is still some big things coming into your life. Specifically, I see more love entering your life. If you're in a relationship, this could be that the relationship gets deeper and more loving. If you're single, this could be that love might be coming in for you. And if you're not much of a romance person, or Like mentioned previously, if you're already in a happy relationship, this could be that there's more loving friendships coming into your life. You're going to find more of your soul group. You're going to find people that you really resonate with. And so if you just stop and have fun and take a break and do those things that you love to do, whether it's, going out and karaokeing. I see some of you might love singing, because I do see the nightingale there, and that's immediately what resonates with me. Or you might like being out on the water. So if you're near a beach or a river, it might be time to, if you can, go out and play in the water safely, of course. Or take hikes if you love being out in nature. Basically, do some things that you love peppered throughout your week or your month at least, in between all of this hard work that you have been doing. You guys are doing really great. Your spirit guides and the spirit just really wants you to keep going and to remember to take those pauses and to still have fun. Because what you have is great and what's coming to you is amazing. So if this reading resonated with you guys, please feel free to like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Hello, and if you chose pile 3, this is your reading. The first card that we have for your pile is Don't Dim to Fit In. Next card we have is Lemuria, Creating Heaven on Earth. It's happening. The next card we have is the Queen of Swords. The next card we have is the Ten of Wands. Next card we have is Temperance here. We have the Elephant Spirit, 25. Learn from the past. And Scarab Beetle, number 52. Magic works through you. Now, what I wanted to immediately mention with those cards coming out, 25 and then 52, they both equal 7. Immediately what I got for your pile is you guys might be star seeds or light workers, earth angels, mediums, shamans, or on a shamanic path. You guys are really coming through as being light workers, as having a spiritual mission that you're here on earth to complete. And that Spirit is wanting to either acknowledge or really have you acknowledge that this is your path, if you haven't been already. Especially with the Don't Dim to Fit In. If you're not currently doing this work yet, it is definitely appearing that you may have a job that doesn't fit. You may be working your sort of 9 to 5, or basically in an environment that's not conductive to your spirit of being a light worker, having that higher mission that you're here for. And Spirit really wants you to be focusing in on this. Even if this isn't something that you're drawn to do financially, it is something that I feel you should be doing more. Because it almost feels like Spirit is saying that these are not going on enough for you. But the messages that I channeled from Spirit for you guys were star seeds. Lyra came up for some of you, so you may want to look into that and see what some of their traits are. Stay quirky, my friend. So if you find yourself a little bit odd and not quite normal, that's good. Shamanism, Druidism, If you haven't been following that path already, it definitely seems like something that your soul has done in past lives, and it is something that you should be looking into, or possibly could be looking into in this lifetime. Your guides are really coming through as, no, do this. True sight, you might have the ability to see spirits, or see the truth in situations. Clear sentience, clear audience. So you might have clear knowing, clear hearing. Believe in your truth. And this is really, I got the sense that you may feel odd. You may feel like an outsider. You may be like, well, I have a feeling that I'm a starseed. You may resonate as with some mythical types of beings, such as mermaids, fairies, vampires, star beings, dragons, phoenixes. You may resonate as with these fantastical creatures, which don't exist on our plane of existence, at least not anymore, but exist at higher dimensions, in different dimensions, and that might have inhabited or inhabit still some of these other planets that are out in, like Lyra, Sirius, the Pleiades. You have Andromedans. You have all of these different places, and those are just a very small handful of all of the places where your soul could have gone to, could be from. I almost get the sense that if you are a starseed, then you've probably been to a couple of different locations. So you haven't just been in one system, but you're definitely spent more time in one than in another. We have part of your path, spirituality and shamanism, druidism, even if it's just taking your part to maybe change your diet or do more environmentally safe things, but it really seems like using your gifts that you naturally have. And if you haven't really felt like you've had gifts, then maybe look into tapping in those and opening those up, because even if you don't necessarily practice these, I have a feeling once you get tapped in, you'll be tapped in. It'll come to you so very easily. I have energy sight healer. You might be able to see people's energies. You might be able to even see their fates. And you could be a energy healer of type. One message I'm definitely getting is if any of you are into or do massage or physical therapy as your day job, so to say, you could look into doing energy healing as something that you do on top of it. And I have past life connections, memories, especially with the elephant spirit there. I do show that some of your past life connections could have been in Lemuria, they could have been at Atlantis. And to start looking into those memories, start doing some meditations and some regressions that you can find here on YouTube. Your guides kept trying to bring this message in. You are meant for something more. You are meant for something more. Not quite as the mundane that you might be feeling like your life is right now. And we trust you. So your spirit guides definitely trust you to do the right thing. And so spirit definitely wants you to continue working on your gifts, continue working on more spirituality, maybe looking into tapping into different gifts. If you already have gifts, to tap into gifts that you haven't been tapping into yet. So if you can still already see spirits, maybe to work on hearing them as well if you don't, or working on astral projection or remote viewing to look more into these different fields of psychic abilities. So if these messages resonate, please feel free to like and comment down below and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.